Hi children, welcome to Early Bird Class 8 Science Chapter 3 Synthetic Fibers and Plastics Part 3 Plastics. What are plastics? Plastic is also a polymer like synthetic fiber. All plastics do not have the same type of arrangement. You can see in this picture, it can be linear arrangement or it can be cross-linked arrangement. In simple word, we can explain like this: linear arrangement and cross-linked arrangement. But in higher classes, you will learn in detail what is linear arrangement and what is cross-linked arrangement. Here in linear arrangement, this chain is kept one above the other. And here in the cross-linked arrangement, you can see some cross-links between these two polymers. Polythene is an example of plastic. It is used for making commonly used polythene bags. We are using plastic for a variety of uses because it is possible to change its shape, size, etc. because it is easily moldable. It can be recycled, reused, colored, melted, rolled into sheets or made into wires. Generally, there are two types of plastics, that is thermoplastics and thermosetting plastics. We'll see one by one and its uses also. There are some plastics which gets deformed easily on heating or it can be bent. Such type of plastics are called thermoplastics. And where it is used? It is used for making polythene bags, PVC pipes, etc. And is also used for manufacturing toys, combs and various types of containers. And the second type is thermosetting plastics. There are some plastics which when molded means you can give any shape, molded ones cannot be softened by heating. It is highly resistible to heat. These are called thermosetting plastics. And in thermosetting plastic, you can see two types of plastic, that is bakelite and melamine. Bakelite is a poor conductor of heat and electricity. Conductor means, do you remember? It won't allow heat or electricity to pass through it. So bakelite is a poor conductor of heat and electricity. And where it is used? It is used for making electrical switches, handles of various utensils. Why it is used here? Because it's a poor conductor of electricity and heat. And second type of thermosetting plastic is melamine. Melamine is a versatile material. That means it has many uses or many applications. It resists fire and can tolerate heat better than other plastics. It is used for making floor tiles, kitchenware and fabrics which resist fire. Next we will see uses of plastics. Plastics are highly useful as well as highly dangerous material. Here you will see in which areas we will use plastics. Mainly if you search in your surroundings or in your house, you can see variety of plastic materials. It is used mainly for storing food item, water, milk, pickles, dry food, etc. Plastic containers are very convenient because of its lightweight, lower price, good strength and easy to handle. It is very lighter when compared to metals. So, because of that reason, plastics are used in cars, aircraft and spacecraft. It is also used for making articles like slippers, furniture, decoration pieces, etc. Next we will see characteristic properties of plastics. What are the properties or what are the nature of plastic? Plastic is non-reactive. Suppose you are taking two glasses and in that you are pouring water, and in one glass you will put one iron piece and in another one you will put plastic piece. After one day you just check what happened to this plastic piece and what happened to this iron piece. You can see resting on iron piece, whereas plastic remain non-reactive. Plastics are not corroded easily because plastic is non-reactive to air or moisture. Next characteristic is plastic is light, strong and durable. Because of these qualities, plastic can be molded into different shapes and sizes and it is used for various purposes. And one more thing, plastics are generally cheaper than other metals. Third quality is plastics are poor conductors, which we already discussed. Poor conductor of heat and electricity. Next topic is plastics and the environment. I already told you plastics are highly useful as well as highly dangerous to us because it causes environmental pollution as well as health issues. We use plastics to a large extent as containers or in utensils or parts of vehicles or in electrical equipments, and for garbage disposal a large quantity of plastics are utilized in variety of fields. So why plastic is considered as dangerous? There are mainly two types of substances, that is biodegradable and non-biodegradable. Then what is meant by biodegradable? Biodegradable means a material which gets decomposed through natural process such as action by bacteria is called as a biodegradable. Like vegetable waste, if you dispose vegetable waste somewhere, after some time you can see it is decaying with the help of bacteria. And suppose you are disposing plastics somewhere, can you see it is decomposed automatically? No, because it is non-biodegradable. Non-biodegradable means a material which is not easily decomposed by natural process. Like plastics, it takes several years to decompose. Because of that reason, it is not eco-friendly. It causes pollution. The burning process also is very slow, and while burning it causes the production of some poisonous gases. It can cause serious health issues to humans also. So what is our responsibility? Avoid the use of plastics as far as possible. So what you'll do, you have to make use of bags that is made of cotton or jute when you go for shopping. Completely avoid plastics. And one more thing you can do, the biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste should be collected separately and disposed of separately. And it's better to recycle plastic waste. Most of the thermoplastics can be recycled because thermoplastics can be changed its shape with heating. As a responsible citizen, you have to remember 5R principle. What is this 5R principle? Reduce, reuse, recycle, recover and refuse. First one is refuse. You have to completely avoid the use of plastic. If it is not possible, you have to recover. Suppose you are using it for some purpose, don't throw it away. You can use it for some other purpose. Next is recycle. You can recycle plastic, mainly thermoplastics. You can change its shape or you can recycle it and you can make into some other things. Reuse. Don't follow use and throw culture. Suppose you are writing with a ball pen. After finishing the ink, you will throw it away. Don't use such kind of pen or don't throw it away. But what you can do, you can buy a refill and again you can use it. And reduce. You have freedom to use plastic. But what you can do as an ideal citizen, you can reduce the use of plastic. So these are the 5R principle. Reduce, reuse, recycle, recover and refuse.